What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Grace back with another video. I'm here with my co-host Rudy Jackson, and we have a special guest today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Jay Pareil, JP, however you want to call it. What's going on?
I never knew how to pronounce your name until right now, honestly.
Yeah, people be like Pareil.
Nah, you know what's crazy? I did a video shoot for him, and he was like, whoever can say my name correctly gets, what was it, 500?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I knew that shit though. And
you was on point.
You ain't get the 500?
No, bro, because everybody
said... I gave it to like 5 girls.
Everybody said it right. He was just handing out cash.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. Like, I feel like we had a really dope shoot. So
no, that shit was fun as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was a vibe. Yeah. When's that song dropping? It's dropped?
It drops soon.
Okay. Yeah.
I almost gave up the tea, but it's coming really, really soon, actually. I'm excited about it, actually.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the song was hard. I was like, okay, you hard.
What's the song called?
3 Missed Calls. So it was actually about like my ex.
Oh.
And like having a conversation with my ex and being like, nah, fuck you. I don't want you back no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people go through that. Like,
what she do?
It's not even what they do necessarily. It's like, you know how it is. You meet somebody, you really like them. It doesn't go the way you want it to go. And then you double back on the situation thinking that it might be different this time, but in reality, it's probably going to end the same. You're kind of wasting your time. I feel like we all kind of go through that. So
you doubled back on your ex a couple times?
I'm big on this, right? I feel
you
like
toxic.
No. It's not even that.
Toxic.
That's toxic.
I feel like if you ever dealt with somebody in the capacity where you love them, then the love doesn't go away just because y'all don't work out.
Right.
You still care about that person. No, that's fact. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like I don't feel like I need to hate somebody just because our relationship didn't work out.
No, that's a fact.
Unless it was a reason.
Unless it was like cheating or something like aggressive like that. But in most cases, I feel like in a real relationship, it don't even be that. It'd be lack of communication, and then people just lose interest in one another.
No, that's really what it is. Like most relationships end because of fucking communication. Like, motherfuckers just don't know.
Or you just can't get on the same page.
Yeah, that too. Like, you know what I mean? Getting on the same page, I think, is super important.
Yeah,
actually.
Like no matter how much you want to make it work, it's like very hard to just think in the same way sometimes.
Yeah, because if y'all on 2 different missions, then it's like playing a video game and he want to do this and she want to do that. Like it's not gonna work. Y'all at 2 different places. Like it gotta be a team effort. And I feel like the problem is people jump in relationships before they even figure out if
what they want to do
as a pair we make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Life partners.
Yeah, so it's like,
you just got this tattoo?
Yes, I just got the.
I was like, yeah, those look fresh. They peeling and everything. I was like, oh, fresh. Damn. Yeah. That shit hard though.
Thank you.
So you're from Philly, right?
Yep. Born and raised, West Philadelphia.
I was about to say you sound like you're from New York, but I guess I'm wrong.
No.
It's close
Philly.
by.
I feel like it's living in LA. I feel like it's mainly New York dudes that be out here. So like the Philly accent, I don't know.
I can hear it though. It's a little bit different.
It's a little different. Okay.
What made you move to LA? Like, and what age did you move out here?
Damn, how old I moved here 6 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah,
how old
6
are you?
years ago. 28.
28. Okay.
Yep, 6 years ago, and I just kind of was freestyling. Actually, my godbrother wanted to move out here to do music, and we was just sitting back home. I had just came home from jail for a little stint, and I was just like, man, I gotta change my life. And then we moved out here, and then the nigga moved back in 2 weeks for his ex-girlfriend, and I just ended up staying and figured it out from there.
That's what's up.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
And then you moved here and started doing music immediately? Like, when did you start music? What age?
Nah, man, music was way later. Music has only been for like a year and a half, 2 years now.
Oh, damn, that's new?
Give or take, yeah. Okay. That's pretty new for real. For me, it was always like, I was always the fashion kid guy. You know what I'm saying?
I thought your brand is hard.
Yeah, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I thought you were just like a fashion guy.
Yeah, I was always like the fashion kid, like that type of guy. But the music thing was new, but it was more so like, damn, people was like, yo, you're actually good at this. You should actually keep going. You know what I mean? And then it just became its own thing, and I fell in love with it after that, honestly.
What's your genre, would you say?
Hip hop for sure. Like I rap.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I rap for sure.
There's no R&B vibes in there?
No, I mean I get a little melodic at times, but for the most part, no, I'm rapping. I'm definitely I'm trying to get my rap.
People like Rod Wave and people like that. Would you say that's rap, or is that like a whole different category?
So I feel like Rod Wave and dudes like that, I feel like they fit under the hip hop genre, like hip hop as a whole, but he's not a rapper per se, I would say. You know what I mean? He's more so like he's like an artist. Like he's a singer. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like that's a different genre that's like just being created.
It's all under the hip hop umbrella, but it's different subgenres in that. Like Cardi is still hip hop, but it's like rock hip hop almost.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's different. And I feel like with hip hop, people try to like box everybody into one thing, but it's really like maybe 10 to 15 different subgenres in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got your energy, high intensity dudes. You got your street dudes. You got your weirdo rappers. Then you got like the random enigma dudes like Yeet. Like you got like it's like a lot.
What do you think about? What do you speaking of weirdo rappers? What do you think about Playboi Carti's whole like? I'm scared of him nowadays. Like he be painting his face like a vampire and shit. I'm like, I'm terrified. Honestly.
Personally, I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I feel like I consider myself like a weirdo. Like I kind of get a kick out of going somewhere and being the only person who look how I look or dress how I dress. So I think evolution is important.
Yeah. But to me, yours is more like you just have a different swag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you're not like.
But everybody is different.
The devil.
But I think it's gangster that he comfortable in that, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? Like I do think it's dope.
Yeah, to each his own. I'm just scared of it. But
yeah. I mean, you got the right to be scared of that.
So how do you say your brand name? Because like.
Laissant Air.
Okay. What made you name it that?
So basically, I used to watch an anime as a kid called Air Gear.
Okay.
Right, and Air Gear was about like these Japanese anime characters who would skate and do different shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking about this brand. I got excited about it, and one day I called my best friend Mateo. I'm like, "Fuck, I got this idea. You should come in on this with me." He's like, "What? What is this?" So we link in Soho. I pitch it to him, whatever the case may be. We go from there, and then before you know it, Laissant Air just started popping off, kinda. And it was like we made these hats, and then it was like everybody wanted these motherfuckers, and then they just kind of went from there.
Yeah, the hats are hard.
Yeah,
that's dope. And you got your stuff in like Cool Kicks and shit now too, huh?
No,
Where you got your...
I should put it in there, but it's an Ace Lorenzo men's market.
Okay. Ace Lorenzo,
I know, it's like that's lit.
Yeah, Maxfield. We got 3 stores in Japan. They carry our brand
okay,
now. So
you going global with it. That's fire.
It's actually a super good feeling though, honestly.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you.
That's fire.
Appreciate that.
Of course.
I don't know, like I've never gotten into anime before, but I'm like a lot of people be fucking with anime. You think that impacts your style a lot?
Yeah, I used to visit Japan like 2 to 3 times a year.
For what?
At one point, just like the shop and just like the culture.
Super innovative out there, like that's
yeah,
lit.
like a lot of people don't know that about me, but I'm like a super nerd. Like I like anime, I like video games, like I paint, I draw. I'm into all those type of things. And that's been my whole life.
What's your sign?
Libra. Yeah.
I don't know a lot of Libras.
September Libra too. It's a big difference. But
tell me a couple facts about Libras because I need to learn more about them. I don't know.
What signs are you compatible with?
I think I'm compatible with Aquarius. What's the other one? Like them air signs, like all the air signs and like the water signs I'm compatible with too. Okay. But I think it's weird. I think Libra's the only Gemini's, like the only zodiac sign that's most compatible with its own. So like my perfect match is another Libra.
That's interesting.
I never heard of that before. But y'all have like what, trouble making decisions or something like that? That's
indecisive as hell.
Yeah.
Extremely indecisive. I can't even pick a Netflix movie.
Me either.
Like it's bad. I can't pick what I want to eat, anything. Like it's bad.
My what is it called? You know how it's like rising and moon or whatever? Yeah. My moon is the Libra, so that's why I'm trying to learn more about it.
I think when people go that far into it,
I don't know what the fuck
they start making it weird, and I just be like, all right, you're not about to base this.
It's too complicated.
Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. It don't matter what the fuck your sign is. You know what I'm saying?
No, I care about the sign, but when it comes to all those,
she said, no, I care.
Those background things like the rising and the moon, I'm like, that's too much. But
yeah, it start getting real extra at that point. You know what I mean? Like why you want to know what time I was born?
Not that ass.
Like that's just weird.
Nah, for real. That'd be like the first question people be asking on dates out here. Like,
yeah, I feel like everybody energy people now.
Oh, no,
like
for
energy
sure.
and zodiac signs. It's like
it's
you don't even want to get to know me.
Yeah.
Like
it is good to know though.
People will ask you your zodiac sign before they ask you your name.
Not that ass.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But like
and then it'd be, what's your sign? What you do for a living? Then what's your name? That's nuts.
No, for real, Mills. I was just at that party you booked
like,
me for.
That's crazy.
First question this guy goes around asking is, what's your zodiac sign? He don't ask nobody their name. It was, what's your zodiac sign? To everybody there. I was like, what the fuck?
Because sometimes you can feel a vibe and you think, I like to test myself to see, because sometimes I'm feeling like, they're giving me Virgo vibes. And
at this point, I'm going to be honest, people starting to be zodiac racist.
No, it is true.
Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, when I meet Aries woman, I'm instantly over it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to leave.
The fuck?
I'm leaving the party. I don't, listen, this ain't gonna work out.
Damn, you're
beautiful. This ain't gonna work out.
For some reason,
time and time again.
All that, like, every time I meet someone and I think, like, I go on a first date, like, I think, like, oh, I have potential, I'm interested in a guy, it's always a Sagittarius guy, and I don't know why it keeps happening. Like something, it means something that Sagittarius guys keep coming into my life, but it's always like we seem like we have chemistry at the beginning, and then it fades out. So now I'm like, I don't want to talk to Sagittarius guys anymore because I think it's a waste of my time.
See, I get along with Sagittarius and Aquarius. I like them, but I understand what you're saying.
I feel that. Back to like fashion and stuff like that. Who's like your fashion inspiration? Because I know I've been peeping on your story that you be posting Pharrell a lot and shit.
Pharrell's definitely my biggest influence.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's hard.
As a child, like I just thought it was the coolest shit ever. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like Pharrell was like one of the first artists to like kind of like champion being a nerd, but still like I'll take your girl. Like that was the dopest shit ever to me. Because I feel like growing up, I wasn't the super duper gangster kid or nothing like that. Like I was in the skateboarding, I was in the anime, I was in the weird stuff, but I was still like a fashionable, cool kid, you know? So I feel like he was like the voice of that for people, like for dudes like me. Like in that sense, like, you know what I mean, who didn't care necessarily about, like, don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. Jay-Z's like my favorite rapper of all time, but I didn't want to be like Jay-Z necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to wear cool clothes and be around Asian people. Like I thought that shit was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Pharrell definitely had I feel like watching old music videos, Pharrell had the most just great looking women in his videos. Like I look back and it always makes me think like, wow, before the BBL era, the girls that they found for their videos, they truly had to search out and find actual naturally born bad bitches. I'm like, wow.
Bro, and also can we talk about the fact that this man does not age? Like he literally looks so good still. Like what
that has to be some type of voodoo magic.
No, it's his skincare line. He dropped the skincare line.
I think he dropped the skincare line because
he be taking care of his skin.
Yeah, I'm like, it's weird. You could put a picture next to each other, like,
bro,
he's older.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
How old
he
is
fine. I'm not gonna lie.
He is right.
He fine as hell. Yep.
He is. In like a very just like artsy little guy type of way.
Mills, why are you looking at us like that? You don't agree? I'm dead.
Just got aggressive.
Okay, speaking of like, you know, he's fine on that type of topic. What's your type in a girl? What do you look for in a girl?
Yeah, I think I'm at a space in my life where I just love beautiful women, like more so than anything. But like, I think mentality is a big part of it, because I feel like, especially living where we live, if I'm being honest, right, there's not a lot of ugly people here.
Yeah.
Right? Like we can all agree, like an ugly person here is a 7 at the lowest, right? Exactly. And that 7, they might be a 9 in their hometown.
In their hometown,
right? So I feel like once it gets to that point, right, it has to become something else. Like, what's your mentality? Like, how do you treat people?
Right.
You know what I mean? Can I see myself investing with you? Like, you know what I mean? Right. Can we build together? Can I trust you? Because I feel like it's a lot of temptation out here that people be giving into. So I feel like I'm at the point in my life where I care more so about how you move than necessarily your looks. Because we could, you know what I mean? Like, I could style you up myself. Like, you know what I mean? I could take a girl who got, you know what I mean, and have her killing everybody in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about that.
Some Kanye shit. That's what he did with Kim.
Yeah, I think that's dope. Like I think I get an excitement out of like dealing with a woman and then like helping her be to her best self. Like,
I love
you know
that a lot.
Yeah.
But speaking of how you move, do you think like, for example, if a girl's going out every week, she's at different tables with different rich, popular dudes, like, is that unattractive to you?
I try not to be judgmental, only because I know the industry that we in and I understand what it does. So for me, like, I'm not the type of guy that goes off of rumors, like, you know, just be like, oh, I heard such and such.
That's very respectable.
Bro, with me, it's all personal experience. Like, I would never base my interaction off somebody with a rumor somebody else told me. I think that's a weak-minded individual.
It is.
And I think that's lame. So for me, it's about, like, do you respect yourself?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know women who go out every day of the week, but they handle business. You know what I'm saying? Got their own whips, cribs, doing whatever. They happy with themselves. And I think that that's more powerful than anything.
Do you assume, say you see a girl with this, and this different dude, are you assuming if she's in their section that they are having sex, or
not necessarily? I think I'm the type of guy, I judge women off of how you treated in those environments. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like,
so if you're at the edge of the table.
So it's like, yeah, if we being real, if you just looking thirsty, just like a roach in the section, like, that's crazy. Like, you gotta move. But I feel like if motherfuckers give you that respect and treat you and court you that certain type of way, then it's just like, it gotta be for a reason. You know what I mean? I got homegirls now, and they don't do nothing with none of these dudes, but they be good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like character kind of supersedes, like, the gossip, if you may be. You know what I'm
personally,
saying?
It's just hard. Like, sometimes I want to go do fun stuff and whatever, and it's like, I feel like sometimes you can get bunched in with other females that may think that they need to give it up to even go to the club, be in the section, do whatever. I'm like, I'm not doing that, but I feel like people are, because of those other girls that act like that, I'm being, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, or at least I feel like that, I'm being judged for being seen with.
I feel like the problem is I feel like 80% of dudes be lying.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas would be like, yeah, I had her doing whoop-de-whoop, like you capping, bro. No, you're lying. I was on FaceTime with her, so how was you there? Like I don't believe you. So that's why I be feeling like you got to kind of take some of this shit with a grain of salt, because people be lying, trying to manipulate you.
They be hurt.
And then like, bro, I seen shit like this, like a dude to tell another dude that he messed with a girl so he won't mess with her. Yeah. But never had her like that.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? So that happens all the time, but I feel like the problem is people don't be like real about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling women like, yo, y'all gotta start telling on these pillow talkers. Yeah. Like start snitching. Like tell, like, yo, he said this. Is this true? Or they said this. Is this true? Because motherfuckers be capping at an all-time high and it's getting out of hand.
I think as a grown woman though, I've learned like, it's not, I don't even want to defend myself anymore, because it's like, I know my own morals and values. I know what I do.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you know your own truth, like it don't
if you're a grown man and you feel the need to start rumors and lie on a girl and say that you did something, that's your own problem. You can find God. I'ma just be my God.
Find God is crazy.
Yeah. For real. What's your definition of a groupie?
A groupie. That's kind of wide range. I just feel like doing anything to get noticed. Like not moving with morals and respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like you ain't gotta do all that. Especially with me and my guys. Like we all cool, man. Like you ain't gotta do the most to kick it with us. Like, but I feel like all the extras, sometimes they do get weird. You know what I mean? Like I done seen some crazy shit, I feel like.
I know you have,
like what?
Honestly, like you be in a lot of the places I be at, you know what I'm saying? So like how did you get into certain rooms you get into? Like networking wise, how did you start off with that? Like how did you?
Honestly, there was no plan to none of this.
Yeah,
like
no, same.
If I'm being real with you, it just started happening like that. And then, you know, it's kind of like, I feel like a lot of people don't realize, but bro, I don't even want to say LA because I don't want to disrespect my people from LA, because I know LA and Hollywood are two different entities, right? But Hollywood as a whole is like a community college. Everybody knows each other. Everybody knows half of what they think is somebody's business. And people will act like they don't know who you are, but know exactly who you are. Like
that's some true shit. Like, if you do that,
like this is a very small town once you're in.
I feel like you low-key used to do that to me though, or maybe we was doing it to each other. But I'm like, we obviously been in the same friend groups for a long ass time, and I feel like we would be in the same places and not say hi to each other for a really long time. So
I'm gonna tell you a secret about myself, right? And nobody knows this, and people look at me crazy because when I get drunk, I be like lit and all that. But I get social anxiety.
No, same. That's why I don't fucking go out.
And I feel like as a man, like people don't talk about it, but I actually get it. So I feel weird saying hi to somebody because I don't know how they're gonna receive it when I come. Yeah, so when I say hi, sometimes I'm actually forcing myself. Yeah. But I'm extremely uncomfortable in those settings, and I feel like that's a big problem with me. Like, women say it to me all the time. You never say hi to me. No, I just feel weird. Yeah. I don't know how I should say hi to you. I don't want to interrupt. I don't know what the case may be. Like, I don't know. It just makes me feel awkward, honestly.
Yeah, I don't like being the one to initiate it either. If I see them like looking at me like, hey, then I'll be like, oh, hey, what's up? If not, then it's kind of hard. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna act like I don't know you until you approach me.
Not same. I'm a speak when spoken to type of person too. Like.
Yeah, with me though, it's not like a cloud off. It's not a game. Yeah. I'm not trying to like.
No, did I say I have social anxiety too? Yeah, no, me too. I feel that.
All right.
And I don't drink. Do you drink?
I drink.
Oh, see, I be in there sober with my social anxiety, so I be just tweaking out.
Absolutely.
I want another shot.
Let's do another shot.
Absolutely.
Tell Grace to take a shot.
I'm a recovering alcoholic.
I'm sorry, I'm not taking a shot.
You're not gonna take a shot?
No,
that's
okay.
No, don't take it.
See, I love that. No peer pressure. Just let me be me.
Yeah, hey man, do your thing.
Appreciate that.
I'm trying to make her.
Yeah, they be like trying to peer, because I turned 21 recently, right?
Ooh.
So they on my ass. Thank you. But they be trying to get me drunk.
Why not though? What you scared for?
I don't like alcohol. Like I don't like how it makes me feel. Not really. I don't really do either.
I don't smoke either.
You don't smoke?
No, not at all.
Like I'm not saying I haven't done that shit before. I have, but it's just like it's not a habit of mine. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I feel like it is a beautiful thing to have a sober mind though.
Yeah, I like knowing what the fuck I'm doing and shit. Okay, so what's like your biggest turn off in a girl?
Biggest turn off in a woman?
She's stanky.
I mean, that's a given. That's people in general. I feel like biggest turn off for me is like, I'm not attracted to women who don't know their end game.
So people with no goals.
Yeah, if that makes sense. You know? So it's like, I can respect any hustle with anything a woman does. Anything. Because you're a woman, you know what I mean? You was put on this earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what if she's a prostitute?
Listen, everybody has a past. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's billionaires right now with wives that used to be prostitutes.
Yeah, that's
like,
very true.
I'm not here to judge, right? But I think everything you do should have a goal at the end of it and should have an exit date if it's not your passion. Yeah, if that makes sense.
No, for sure. I think that's where a lot of people fuck up is they like don't have a set plan. They just have like a vague idea of like what they want in life, but you have to have like a game plan.
Like if you just doing OnlyFans for 6 years straight in your mind and you just like this is it. That's weird to me. As a man, like I could deal with you, but do I want to have kids with that? Not necessarily.
I feel that.
And that's no disrespect to women, you know what I mean? But I just think everything should be like a sequence of events leading up to the next big thing. For me.
Me personally, I'm like, I feel like I struggle with that. Like, I don't know exactly where I see myself later in life. But I know that
you don't have to have it all the way figured out. Like, that's a misconception people have. Like, nobody has it all figured out, right? But you should just always have in the back of your mind, like, yo, I want this to be for something bigger. Yeah. To me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You're not just like going at the same. I mean, I know I have a good.
I think complacency is the biggest turnoff to me. Mm-hmm. Like Jay-Z said, I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's how I be on it. Like I could never live a lifestyle of being satisfied. That's just not for me.
But always, I have this. We both have it, don't we? My tattoo says "Love Yours." Don't you have a "Love Yours" tattoo? Yeah, that song makes me feel comfortable where I am though, because I think that's really important too. Of like artist. You, even if I did achieve every goal I ever wanted to do, there's still going to be something more that I'm always going to want, you know. So I think it's also important to just be happy where you are and enjoy your life at that moment.
I feel like I've definitely had to learn that too as a man, like to take a second to smell your own roses. Like Kanye mom said, the giant look in the mirror and only sees himself. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like it's super important to take that second back and be like, damn, I did do that. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of times we don't. Yeah. And it'd be like the lives that we live are probably somebody else's dream. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like that's how you attract more blessings, is like living in gratitude and shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Really. Do you think that being a bottle girl is a career?
No.
Why not?
It's just not.
They're making good money for themselves.
Yeah, but when you turn 60, what you gonna do?
Be the manager of the bottle girls.
I mean, hey, to each his own. That's a business. I mean, I respect that, but I just feel like.
But do you think that bottle girls would feel disrespected if you told them that?
No, I'm a pretty honest guy. I'd be like, "What's your exit plan?" You know what I'm saying? They know that they gotta get out at a certain time.
Yeah, I'm sure most of them have.
When they start getting close to that 35 to 40ish, they know they gotta exit sooner or later.
I always tell myself.
I love bottle girls though, by the way. Like, I don't mean no disrespect.
He said, let me make it clear.
Let me just make that clear. But we're talking about lifelong shit.
And guys love to say, I don't like bottle girls, da da da. I don't like OnlyFans girls, and be the main girls they be fucking with. So
guys just be cap in general, but that's besides the point. Anyways, yeah. So you said that like if girls doing OnlyFans for like 6 years, you're not gonna wife her and shit, right? But what if she's like doing it, using it as a stepping stone? Like, do you care about a girl's past?
I'm down for the stepping stone.
Okay.
I'm down.
Are you gonna be featured on OnlyFans?
Not that guy. No, I'm not gonna be that guy. First of all, I'm too noticeable. Got tattoos everywhere. They gonna know. Like, I'm not gonna be that guy. Nah, I'm not soliciting myself. But if you do it, I'm here for it. So I'll even help you. I'll take the pictures for you.
So you don't care if someone could type in your girlfriend's name on the internet and see all types of pictures of her?
As a man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Do I like it? No. But if it has a bigger purpose to like help you advance yourself, I'm all for it. Cause I think. Like, I'm one of the guys that think, like, you know how some dudes would be like, a beautiful woman is born and life is easy for her? I'm one of the guys that think, like, it's hard out here for a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do the things that I do, like, necessarily. Like, it's going to be a lot harder for y'all. So it's like, you got to undermine your respect for a hustle. So why am I about to judge you off of that?
Yeah, it's easy for us in a way. Like, there's easy ways for us to make money, but those aren't necessarily ways that are going to make us feel good about ourselves, you know? Or make other people respect us in any way. Of course, any girl could just go and become, you know, whatever, suck dick for money or be a prostitute or be a stripper or whatever. But that might take a toll on you, you know?
For me, too. I mean, I was raised by a single mother, so it's different for me. Like, I understand, like, it's a lot of the opportunities that are privy to men aren't privy to women. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at women who want to get in the music business, like, you have to sleep with someone.
Right.
And in 9 out of 10 cases, like, and men don't have to go through these things. You know
Either
what I'm saying?
that,
So
or at least someone's giving you an opportunity that they say that you think, oh, they're like, oh yeah, you're dope, I want to work with you. It's not that. It's never.
No,
it's
sure.
almost never that.
It's always a catch 2020.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, I want to help you win on these terms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not solid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we can get in rooms easier than y'all. That's the only thing. We can at least. They might invite us to some shit or let us be around certain people just off of our appearance, and then from there we can take that and roll with it and show them.
That's what I'm saying. It's
But
all
it's not
how you
always
operate
easy.
too, though.
It's not always easy for women to get in those rooms and win, though. Because
That's what I'm
sometimes
saying,
you just
like,
a fly on the wall.
no one's
in
gonna
those
take
rooms.
you serious.
No
is
one
what
gonna
you're
take you
saying.
serious. So I feel like the women that do get that respect and attention in those rooms, I think you kind of got to put them on a certain stature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
it's respectable. You know what I'm saying?
But you got the platform. You just got to be able to say the right shit to make them respect you, which is very hard to do.
I'm a firm believer in this. I would never want to deal with any woman who everybody didn't want. I'm big on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's, like, beauty is everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I want everybody to want my girl, but I feel like it's up for her to respect herself from that point. You know what I'm saying? And as a man, you can't control that. You can only trust what you trust. You know what I'm saying? Hope you made the right selection. So that doesn't. I'm not really a super insecure guy. You know what I mean?
Do you think a girl sleeping with a lot of men means she doesn't respect herself?
It gets tricky. All right, because I feel like, here's the thing. I'm big on this too. Like, I love women who open about their shit. You know what I mean? I think that's the most gangster shit of all time. Like, when you could confront whatever you dealing with, and that's just what it is, and you upfront about it. My problem is when I deal with women who lie about it, because that means you wasn't even comfortable with your own reality to tell me the truth. And I think that bothers me.
No, that makes sense.
And that's been a big problem in my past dealing with women. It's like, yo, why you lie about that? I wouldn't
And then you
care.
like find out afterwards.
I wouldn't have judged you no type of way, but don't have me looking crazy in this room.
Right.
And me not knowing.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't even respect your own truth to tell me the truth. Like, now I'm looking at you weird. But if you would have kept it 100, everybody got a pass. If I weigh mine up against yours, I'm probably gonna beat you. Most men, we gonna beat you. So it's like, I kind of, like, you know what I mean? It makes sense. And then it's like, I feel like a lot of dudes won't admit it, but it's like, some of the dudes that these girls dealing with, some of the guys that these girls dealing with, it makes sense. I get it. I get why you want to mess with the NBA dude. All right, I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I want to deal with the supermodel, so how am I be mad at you for wanting to deal with the NBA guy?
It's a double standard. Some guys don't give a fuck. They're like, okay, that's me. You're a girl. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, but that's not a reality, especially at a young age. And I feel like experience is the best thing in life. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to deal with nobody in a serious capacity who didn't at least get a taste of this life. Because what happens with that is...
How old of a girl would you, like, what's your age range that you primarily would want to talk
30
to?
plus.
Really?
If it's on a serious...
Older than you?
Yeah, if it's on a serious
interesting.
accord. Because I feel like I like women who kind of went through it already, so I ain't got to deal with that shit. Because it's like, man, I done tried it all. Like, you try to import somebody from a different country or a different state. They come out here.
trying to import shorty.
Nah, for real though. Like, they get exposed to the lifestyle, and then your bitch at Tiger House, or she at whatever the case may be. Like, you can't control that. So I feel like the best thing is kind of when somebody already kind of seen that this shit ain't worth shit, or it ain't hitting on nothing. And then from there, it's like they can kind of judge you on an eye-to-eye level because y'all both seen the same experiences and been through the same things.
If I was a guy, I definitely would want someone who wasn't entertained by that either. Like, someone who isn't like, oh my gosh,
you gotta
like,
know the difference.
I'm so excited. This, like, so and so slid in my DMs and I'm excited by that.
Right.
That's you know what I mean. If you're a bad bitch, you have to know you could probably get anybody. Any man will want to have sex with you. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's not exciting. You shouldn't be excited by that. And you should. I feel like that's something you should realize by, no matter where you live or who you are, you should realize that by age probably 23, 24.
Yeah.
But it takes some people till they're 30, 40 to realize that.
But I think that's the dope thing about, like, the Hollywood scene, back to the community college shit, is just like, yo, any of that bullshit that you thought of as a kid, your wildest dream or your wildest night, that shit can happen here.
No, for sure.
And with most people, it does happen. So it's like, I kind of want you to get that shit off your chest.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it a whole phase, but go get that shit off and come back.
Yeah, be 20, be, you know what I'm saying, be young, like, you know what I'm saying.
I'm a big teller.
Grace is like, I'm just turned 21, but be 20.
Be 20.
I'm big on this too. I feel like if you ain't got nothing to compare something to, then you ain't gonna never know how special it really is. So I need you to experience life. I need you to go through some shit. I need you to get that off your chest. So when you double back, or when I do meet you at that point in your life, you kind of know that this is a real thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know where your values are. But people who are still here, still 40 years old, 35 years old, still desperately following around celebrities and you know what I'm saying, being a groupie at that age, it's just so scary to me. I'm like, how do you get to that point?
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. My homie's gonna be mad for me for saying this. Everybody I hang with is 35 and up. And I tell myself all the time, I'll be damned if I'm 35, 40 hitting up the JP of my era. What we doing tonight? No, like I want a family, bro. Like I think that's important to say. Like I want that. Like God damn, I know I gotta start taking steps now because I do.
That's
not
what I'm saying. So
you're
28, right? So when's like the age you want to settle down at? Like
it's it's arising.
Okay,
it's coming.
He said it's
around the corner.
I'm not looking for it because I feel like you can't look for that person.
Yeah.
But if it come, I'm definitely at that point financially, mentally, to where all right, let me put down my bullshit.
Where would you want to be at though? Would you want to be here, or if you're gonna settle down, have a baby and shit?
You finna raise a family in LA?
Where would you want to be?
I'm never leaving California.
Okay, but where in California?
I'm from Philadelphia, but I feel like Tupac. I'm never leaving California. First and foremost, I'll be in Calabasas or somewhere in the valley with a nice house, but I'm never leaving California. This is home. I love it here.
I could say that too. I mean, I really do want to live in Florida, I think, but I could do maybe like with a family, San Diego, or even like Santa Monica.
Yeah, I feel like the valley and like Hollywood, Los Angeles
guys from
area.
Here, by the way?
No, I'm from the Bay.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like the valley and like Hollywood, downtown LA is like completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like I could raise a family in the valley, but I couldn't in Hollywood or downtown LA.
So hot over there though.
I think like Los Angeles is in general is one of the only places on earth where you can get every vibe you want to catch. You could be a hippie in Santa Monica
within 30 minutes.
You could be a family man in the valley. You could be toxic in Hollywood. You could be low key toxic in West Hollywood. You can have your nose up in Beverly Hills. Like any vibe you want to catch, you can catch here.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's so many different worlds that don't collide together. Like you probably see, like unless you go out on white nights, it's probably people that you've never seen at certain nights. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different worlds. Nah, for real. Like it's a real
My
thing.
first time ever going out in LA, I was at Hyde like on a Saturday, I think.
Oh yeah,
and I was with like what's his name? It's a promoter. What's his name? Roman.
Roman's my guy.
Yeah. That's the first time I
y'all
ever
should
went
get
out.
Roman up here. Yo, Roman will be great.
But I was with. It was like all these young white girls, and I was like, this is what LA is like. It was just a lot of drugs and a lot of I don't know. I thought that's what LA was like for a little while. I was going to the.
I like to bounce back and forth
from the white to the
from crowd to crowd. Because I feel like I get bored sitting in one like molding pot. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing Habibi every night. I'm sick of this shit. Like god damn. Like you know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
You want to do the current event, Grace?
Yeah, I got you. So it was Nipsey's birthday recently, right? And like you know, people show a lot of love. You know, after people pass. What do you have to say about that? You know what I'm saying? Why don't people appreciate people when they alive? Like, you know, how do you feel about that? Like,
I think.
And people be like hopping on the bandwagon after people die. Like start playing their music more, start whatever. Like, what do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel like it is a weird thing that people start to champion people when they die, but I feel like it's more so like it's a mental thing of just knowing like you'll never get to see that person again. Like we'll never hear a new Nipsey record that wasn't already previously recorded. So it makes it like it's like damn, it kind of opened people's eyes up in a second. Like like they say with music, right? You get what is it? You get back in the day, it was a minute and 30 attention span. With rap music, right? So that means people would listen to one song for a minute and 30 seconds before they made judgment on a record or a person or this individual. Right now, the attention span is 8 seconds. 8? So if somebody can't get me on my mind, if I can't get somebody's attention in 8 seconds, they're moving on to the next record.
Because of TikTok.
If you listen to music right now, right, the hook comes first. If you notice, right? It used to be the song will start out and then it'll build up to the hook and then the hook comes back, right? So I think people's attention spans are so short that like death is just such a big current event that it's like, oh, let me go look back.
That's what
and learn on this person. You know
that's why shit like TikTok is lit though because it's like a 30-second video. Like our generation just has a short ass attention span.
I ain't gonna lie, TikTok is so nuts, yo. Like I looked at it as so cringy for so long, but I'm like I gotta learn how to do this shit.
Yeah, if you want to market anything, if you want to market any song product,
it literally runs the music business right now.
Yeah, it does for sure.
Like
your song could be so ass, and you could be blow up off of something just because it's funny
Somebody
TikTok
started
or
Just because the
whatever.
motherfucker in the video doing
about
that shit.
little hip
Like,
dance.
that shit is crazy to
Yeah.
me, bro. I'm like, I was talking to my manager the other day. His name Jay Pareil from Philly. We was like, bro, right now we got like the hip shakers on top. This shit is crazy.
The
Like,
hip shakers is definitely thriving right
like
now.
they killing right
It's their
now.
platform.
They murdering right now. They got that shit on smash, and I'm just like, it's dope as hell for the city. But I'm like, yo, like this TikTok shit is just a different world. It's a young man's game right now.
I agree.
The hip shakers is on top.
You killing.
That's funny as fuck.
That
I'm
shit's lit.
fucking
I don't know if I'm crazy, but do you want to take another shot?
Yeah, let's do it. Come
right.
on.
We finna do the drinking game again. I feel like that shit was fun.
All right, if we do the drinking game, you
I think
gotta
we
be
should
in
do
it,
heads
though.
up.
We could do heads up. Come on, we could do heads up.
You wanna do heads
This
up?
is actually
Yeah.
fun.
I love heads up so much. All right, here you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not taking another shot. I don't
Grace
care
took
what
one
y'all say to
shot
me.
in this
She took one
entire
shot
day
and-
talking about,
How you gonna offer the game and then not play?
She's like, let's play the
I was
game.
going, you know,
Why you being weird to my segment?
nah, see,
No, we had to bamboozle her into the last shot.
see, I was going to play with my water. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, that's
Water
disrespectful.
shot.
You can't
Oh,
change the
that's
word.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
that's disrespectful.
That's disrespect.
No, you just play. Just play the play. That's cool.
You're in the middle, so you can be the guesser.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, we're gonna do. I don't know what category should we do. Okay, here we go.
I honestly thought you were like 23.
Me
Yeah?
too. I didn't know you were
Oh,
28.
thank God. Yes.
Yeah, I thought you.
I'm trying to stay youthful as long as I can, man.
You said you lived here for 6 years.
Actually, edit that out. I'm 24.
We'll put a bleep over
Yeah, put the
it.
bleep over that joint. You know
We'll
what I
do
mean?
a challenge. Guess his age.
When do you turn 29?
September 25th, next month.
Damn.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm old. Nigga.
30
Damn, you
creeping up.
touching 30.
30
What are you
creeping up.
talking about? I hate when people start
30.
talking like 30 years
30 is
old.
when you like pretty up there. You
I
know
feel
what
like
I'm saying?
40 is old. Like
Just
30.
kidding.
I would say 35.
No,
if
I know, I'm
would
fucking with
feel
you.
a little bit. No,
I'm
40 is
definitely
the.
fucking-
Hold up, don't women always say though that they want a man 30
Oh, no,
plus?
100%,
That's when your
100%.
maturity
40 plus.
hits. 30 plus.
30 plus.
Oh, 30.
That's when like the
Yeah.
maturity start hitting. You kind of got your shit together.
I've honestly only-
1000%.
I feel like a man hit his prime at 34, 35.
Yeah. I've honestly,
Right.
in my life, I'm
Yeah.
25. I've only talked to
35.
I've only talked to 2 guys that were over 30. I don't know if I'm just immature or what, but I've only talked to 2 guys that are over
Maybe
30.
you just not ready for what they bringing to you.
Yeah.
Because they not playing.
Yeah.
At that age, it's like, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on?
That's true.
Because I
Not
feel like
yet.
a woman is ready at 25.
I think I'm mature sometimes, but
You
then
know
I
what
be
I'm saying?
questioning.
In
I'm
most
like,
cases, like for the right guy, a woman is dead and ready at 25. Like,
I'm ready for something. I thought I was. I was ready at 22, and now I'm kind of going backwards. I'm like, am I? I'm questioning it now. I was like, I want to have a baby. I want to get married, everything. And now I feel like, I'm like, I think it's because I'm having a crisis where I'm like, I'm about to be 26. I'm on the tail end of my 20s to where I'm like, maybe for the rest of my 25 year, I should just like have one and be young. And then when I turn 26, it's like, all right, I can't be out and be doing all this shit. when I'm
time to
26.
tighten it up.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, ready?
Wait,
Go.
take this shot first, and then we'll do the game.
Okay, come on. Cheers.
Cheers. Whoa. This is the worst tequila in the fucking world.
That shit nasty as hell. I don't know how the fuck y'all drinking that.
I'm an alcoholic.
Oh, word.
Recovering alcoholic.
Gotcha.
100%.
Recovering. We love that.
We're definitely not recovering right now.
Definitely not recovering.
Okay. Can you lean back so that we can
Did you drive?
see?
No. We're good to go.
She's like, give me your keys. Here, hold on your head. Quick.
Oh, hold
3,
on to my hand.
2, 1. Ho ho ho.
Santa Claus.
Yes. Down. Okay.
Oh shit. So go down now.
Okay.
I got 3 tattoos
Butterfly.
of them.
Yeah.
I was about to see if I was about to test him.
You go down this at the park?
Slide.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how to fuck. Rudy killing this shit. Go crazy.
She gives help me, help me.
Nah, sis,
She
it's all
gives you money when this comes out of your mouth.
Tooth Fairy.
Yes, yes, yes. Bunny?
Bugs.
No.
Bunny. Rabbit.
Bunny, your rabbit. The nose grows when he lies.
Pinocchio.
Yes. You go there if you're sick.
The dentist. Doctor.
The dentist.
You blow up a
Bubble.
no. On your birthday.
Balloon.
Yes. Mary.
Kill.
Mary. It's a
He
holiday.
gonna say fuck.
Christmas.
Fuck, Mary, kill.
Most magical place in the world.
Disney World.
Yes. Pink bird.
Flamingo.
Yes.
I don't know. I think I did pretty good.
You did. You did pretty
Okay, let's
good.
do one more. Let's do one more. Grace, you want to guess or you want me to guess?
That's all you, shorty.
So how much I had? I had 11 for real because I skipped
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Look, you had some good joints though. So we both got
JB, this all you.
Don't say the words.
This all you. This all you. I'm here to hype.
Not Bugs Bunny.
Lola.
No, I get dressed up on this day every Sunday of the year.
Bro, the eggs that you be passing
Easter
out.
Bunny.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't say bunny.
My bad. Finding.
Nemo.
Not Ken, but
What half the girls in LA be looking like.
They be looking brats.
True.
what's good, my nigga? But if I want to be nice, I'm gonna say, what's up? Not
But I said I was gonna name my kid.
Not the
My
queen, but
son.
the.
My son. King.
Not the.
My son, yeah.
I'm at the movies.
Eating popcorn.
Yep. I'm about to light this motherfucker to make this smell go away.
Candle.
Yep. It's my first meal of the day.
Breakfast.
Yep.
Where you
It's
give
a holiday. The Indians.
Turkey. Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Indians.
I'm pressing a button and I'm about to go up.
Elevator.
Yep. I got stripes, but I'm a horse.
What?
Stripes, but I'm a horse.
Oh, damn.
I got straight. Yo, I'm
Wait,
sick.
did I beat
Yo,
you?
this is like an IQ game though.
No,
Like,
that
it's like,
be
you know what I'm
on.
saying? Like it's
Gotta
good.
think
Like
fast.
you know, you gotta think fast on your feet,
I'm
and
a
people
ex-
gotta be
like,
descriptive.
I be going crazy.
Me and you would kill charades as
I
partners.
be going
by the
next
way.
time we're
Nah,
somewhere.
I'm just letting you know this.
Y'all gotta
Me and you as a unit, 2-on-2. I'm
Yeah.
betting money on that and anybody.
Next time we're somewhere, let's bet money for real. Like,
No, we
hey, you guys wanna
kicking
play
ass.
this
We
game?
kicking ass and heads
Yo,
up.
y'all
Oh,
funny
no.
as hell.
Bet $500. Me and Jay will beat you.
We toasted y'all because that was amazing just now. That was like pro athletic
No, for
heads up.
sure.
You're
For sure. All right, y'all. On that note, we're about to end off today's podcast. Thank you for
Yes.
being on it. We appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
The app for his brand and for his Instagram will be in the description box below.
Any last words that you want to say to the people?
Nah, man. Thank you guys for having me. Man.
You want to spit some? Do you have any advice you can give him real quick?
Freestyle.
Advice to give real
Give 'em some
real quick
game.
off
Yeah.
the top.
Off the dome.
And going through this life, don't compare yourself to nobody else, man. Like your journey is your journey. Like somebody may have more to you or have what you want at this point, but 40 years from now, you may be 40 years ahead of them. So just run your own race. Don't try to compete with others, man. Just have fun doing you and do yourself to the best ability of yourself. That's it.
No
Okay.
such thing than a life that's better than yours.
Okay, Rudy. Yeah. All right, y'all. We finna end off the video. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video.